Today we'll take a walk through the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. As I speak, you can hear the floorboards creaking underneath our feet in the English building on the main quad. This is just one example of the dilapidated conditions in some of the buildings around our campus. These buildings are in great need of repairs, however, due to the budget crisis and improper allotment of funds, they are and will seemingly continue to remain in their shabby state. We start our tour with Harker Hall and Panicross. Harker Hall is the oldest building on campus, built back in 1878, and has been renovated more than once. The quad is an important place at U of I, and where most campus activities are centered around. So much of a student's academic career happens either on the quad or in the buildings surrounding it. On the outside, these buildings are very beautiful and historic looking. They create a sense of nostalgia because of the history that has taken place within their walls. However, when you take a look inside them, you can see where more money obviously needs to be spent. The following photos are from our walk around the English building on April 9th, 2010. Once inside, we see everything from barren floors lining the hallways to holes in the floor covered simply by duct tape. And exposed ceilings up and down the hallways, and even in some of our classrooms. There's even one hallway that is seemingly being used as a storage room. Lincoln Hall has even closed its doors. We can see closed signs on the doors, and tons of construction fencing surround the building. It almost looks to the passerby as if it has been abandoned. But there is hope. From this picture, we can see construction is taking place. The changes to Lincoln Hall will not only restore the building as usable classroom space, but according to the Daily Illini, Lincoln Hall will become much more environmentally friendly. This is very similar to what we see in the new Business Instructional Facility here on campus already. The Business Instructional Facility costs lots of money to build, but in the end will pay for itself with all its numerous features that make it environmentally friendly and conducive to student learning. Aside from the buildings on campus, we take a walk outside to see what some other students think of the current budget issues.
The budget crisis at the University of Illinois affected you, Emily?
I guess I really haven't seen too many changes, but I guess with not renovating the Lincoln Hall and everything, stuff like that. There's different things that you can see around campus that aren't getting done because of the budget and everything. Right. So you can kind of see that, but I guess me personally haven't really seen it too much.
Has the budget crisis at all affected you as a student?
Yes, it has affected me tremendously. I don't think of myself as just one entity. I consider the environment and things that affected me specifically was they cut one of my scholarships.
I think that we'll be able to get out of this situation. The big research institution, and there's bound to be different research projects that will bring revenue to the students that we can get out of it.
How has this budget crisis affected you as a student here at U of I?
Well, it really hasn't done much for me. I haven't had any furlough days or anything. I've gone to all my classes. There is one instance. There was an Intel program, which they gave money to students to do research in engineering, and that program was completely cut. And I know we're cutting back on engineering.
So we have seen both perspectives on the budget issue. By looking around our campus, one can see many beautiful buildings and scenery. Unfortunately, due to the budget crisis, some things are a work in progress, while others have not really been started. Our university is in debt, owed around $800 million by the state in funds. This money is needed so the University of Illinois can improve their facilities, keep their faculty, and above all, help the students excel.